He was the most kind-hearted, funny. He was the smartest person I've ever met. He always helped someone before he helped himself, without any hesitation.
A heartbroken younger sister is still coming to terms with Saturday's mass shooting at Brown University that's left her family devastated. A gunman burst into a lecture hall and began firing, killing Muhammad Aziz Umersakov from Midlothian and Ella Cook from Alabama. Samira Umersakova says she wants the world to know who her brother was.
My parents just want people to, hear their son's name, see their son's picture, instead of, seeing 2 dead, 9 injured,
Dozens and dozens of friends and loved ones say Muhammad was a brilliant student, a devoted friend, and a community builder everywhere he went. Samira says Muhammad knew exactly what he wanted to be ever since he underwent brain surgery as a young child, and his doctor spoke to him in the recovery room.
Asked him, and he said, "Mr. Muhammad, what do you want to be when you grow up?" And he said, "I want to be a neurosurgeon just like you so I can help kids like me."
Samira says as driven as her brother was, and despite all his achievements, even he had moments of doubt about his future.
He was very nervous about it because he was like, any type of surgery is risky, but especially neurosurgery, you need to have very, nimble, dainty hands. And, he's a pretty big guy, so he would always say and ask his friends, like, "Would you trust me to be your neurosurgeon?"
Now, friends from 2 worlds 500 miles apart, from Midlothian to Providence, Rhode Island, are being asked to describe someone who they say was there when you needed him.
I was on the opposite side of the campus, and I remember, one time I was sad, and he walked the entire way in the cold by himself at like 2 a.m. to come check on me and make sure I was okay. And he was like, let's go get something to eat, man. Like, let's go. So, that's the kind of guy he was.
Joseph McGonigal, like Muhammad, is a freshman at Brown and says his friend was just days from seeing his family.
He was really excited to go home for winter break in particular, because his parents were on a religious trip, and so he would have the whole house to himself, basically. And he was talking about how he was excited to see his sisters and his niece.
For McGonigal, a cruel irony is how Muhammad, a pre-med student, ended up in that lecture hall at all. He was simply supporting their mutual friend.
He just tagged along with them to go to that econ session, even though he wasn't in the class. He just wanted to, keep them company. I mean, that's something he would do. The fact that he wasn't supposed to be there is really sad.
All the people who knew and loved Muhammad asked just one thing: remember the young man with the bright future who already made the world a little better.
He's a real person. He had real ambitious goals and aspirations like anyone else would, and he never took anything for granted ever. And I just me being here, I want people to know that him and the other victims, they're not just numbers, they're not just statistics, they're real people, and real families are genuinely hurting like crazy because of their loss.